I think the Northwood is a really special place, and it makes camp feel more meaningful and special because the people that are here right now don't usually get to experience this sort of atmosphere, this sort of setting, this outdoorsiness that is usually lacking in their life. So when they're here, it kind of coincides with the special relationships and experiences they're having.
I think the atmosphere has a lot to do with the people as well. You've got so many counsellors, campers, different members of staff. It's just such a family community that everyone always feels welcome. And being isolated like this, you're always with them, so it brings everyone really close together.
When most of camp is mostly very light and fun and funny, the campfire area is a time where we do things like our key log ceremony and our sermonette, which is one of the few times in camp where we're a little bit more serious. And then I definitely know on the last campfire there's a lot of emotions that come out. A lot of it is joy, celebrating the good times we have here, but a lot of it is sadness, knowing that when the summer's over we go back to our homes, wherever that is.
Just in the central area, there's always something going on, someone walking past, so it's such a busy place that it just changes the whole atmosphere.
Some of the best places are the lodge, where we eat meals, like everyone sits together. It's a family style eating situation and everybody just talks and has fun, and then there's songs that people sing and little chants and stuff.
I think my favorite place is right here on the ski dock. You come down here, and I like to bring my kids down here sometimes as well, and we can sit on the bench and overlook a whole lake and feel the breeze and hear it blowing through the trees, and then to look overhead and see a full set of stars is something that kind of just defines everything about this atmosphere in one picture. That you can have these relationships with people of different ages and help them, and at the same time be in this environment of something that's so unique.
I think the reason that the way the mood is that it is because we're all together in a small space. We don't leave that often without each other.
You don't know what's going to happen every day, and that's really, really fun.
Created around camp, each part of camp has something a little bit unique. You go down to the lake and you have boats and you have birds flying overhead and you have the waves and the breeze, and it kind of helps generate this laid-back atmosphere. You go out to the athletic field and you have green grass and kids running around, and that offers kind of energy and positivity and an opportunity for the kids to get to know each other. You go into the campfire area and it's woodsy, and people are starting to take advantage of not having to be plugged in. And each part of camp kind of contributes to this big whole picture of creating this unique experience.
At camp, we're all put together in a small space, and that creates a sense of unity and family.
Advantage of not having to be plugged in, and each part of camp kind of contributes to this big whole picture of creating this unique experience and
tricks people into thinking that we're in this rustic community, and it makes those relationships and that atmosphere a little bit more real and seem a little bit more like we are a village and we're here to take care of each other and to keep each other safe and happy. You see each other at your best and at your worst, and it creates a strong bond.
I was in different moods. I think mostly it's a lot of joy, elation, happiness, goofiness, fun,
The moods are always positive. I don't think I've ever been in a not positive mood here. I mean, I think it's hard to be sad when you're always active. I think keeping your body moving just like turns your brain on to being happy.
I think that the fact that we're not here for the whole year makes it that much more special, and that it being ephemeral makes it that much more special, because when you're here for such a short time, you want to make it meaningful, you want to make it fun. You don't have time to stumble very far, because then it could ruin your whole summer. So you move past things that are negative quickly, and when you're not here, you're longing to come back, because it's just such a temporary thing that you really have to make the most of it while you're here.
It being temporary is probably a good thing. It gives you this short amount of time to make these strong, fierce friendships, have the time of your life doing the things you love.
Although this space is temporary, camp sticks with you throughout the year, no matter where you are. But the fact that it is temporary, it's hard to explain to other people who haven't been here what exactly it means to you, but it means a lot to everyone.
It's a really amazing place because it's only alive for 10 or 11 weeks out of the year. As soon as the ice thaws, people start getting here, people get to work, people start setting everything up, and then the kids get here, and then within a blink of an eye, it's over. Like, there's nothing, and then you just leave until you come back next year. And it's just this amazing feeling, like, I don't know how to explain it.
I take a lot of good, positive emotions and ride it out. So it's like a big wave. It's this huge build, this huge kind of cresting wave, and then eventually, it breaks at the end of the summer, and I just ride it out until I get to come back. It's ephemeral no matter what. Even the people, even the old timers that are here forever and ever. I mean, you age out. This place isn't going to be a part of your life physically forever. You're not going to be able to physically come here every summer, but if you really love it and it mattered to you, then you'll come back every summer in your heart. That you experience is gonna last forever, so you gotta get as much out of it as you can while you're here, and then ride it out. And that's what I do, because you never know when your last year is going to be. You never know what's going to happen between August and May. Something's going to happen where you might not come back. So it's almost like a surprise. It's almost like a surprise. Like, I don't know when I'm going to come back, when I'm not going to have it anymore. It's so surprise temporary, which is pretty crazy.